Vistra, Constellation, and others are down by even more, 20 to almost 30% in the case of Vistra. Brian Sullivan joining us on the phone right now. I would say calling in on his day off, but it's not even really a day off, Brian. You're just not here with us. And what do you make of these moves? What are you hearing about them?
Yeah, thanks, Kelly. I'm down in Florida, what a day, giving a speech, and everybody's talking about this, and I wanted to call in and thank you because here's the reality. You mentioned Vistra Energy, VST, and I've reached out to all these CEOs, by the way, and getting some comments, some not. Vistra is down 29% to your point. Okay, Constellation Energy is down 20%, CEG. Now, if you believe that this new DeepSeek is going to wipe out demand for power for AI by 15, 20%, and thus reduce power processing needs, then maybe, I don't want to say this is the correct move. It's not my decision to decide whether or not a stock or a move is correct. But I think what we have learned is that many of these stocks may have been priced to perfection. In other words, these are supposed to be boring old utilities that barely move, but yet have moved huge on this AI power demand story. The one thing I wanted to add, Kelly, is that it's not just utilities. Take a look at the companies that are going to pipe gas to the utilities. The WMB, KMI, Kinder Morgan, ET, Energy Transfer, LB, Landbridge, those what they call pipeline or midstream stocks, they're also down 10, 13, 14%.
So Brian, when people say, well, is this a moment like in the 90s when what we thought we needed for the build out of the internet, we actually didn't need, or at least at the valuations that were applied? Is this that kind of moment?
I think we're going to find out because I think to your point, I know that, you and I get some of the same emails and your frequent guest, John Spallanzani and some others, the idea is sell first, learn or ask questions later. And you look at it, okay, GE Vernova, bring up GEV as your stock ticker. I'm on the phone, so I can't see it. That stock, it's a power company. They're down 22%. Okay, Broadcom, AVGO, chip stock, I don't know much about it. I know Christine and others do. It's down 18%. Here's the point. I think Wall Street today is selling first and asking questions later. We're going to have a lot more comments from the CEOs. I will remind viewers that we had the CEO of NextEra Energy on Power Lunch. I think it was on Friday, Kelly. I'm getting old, so the time is going pretty quick. Yeah, and the reminder that he made, and their stock's not down much, I think it actually might even be higher, NEE is the ticker, is that what he said to us was that they expect 5 to 6 times an increase in power demand across the United States. Some of that is AI and data centers, Kelly, but a lot of it is just the re-onshoring of manufacturing and the electrification of the American economy. It's not just NVIDIA and AI.
Great point. Brian, appreciate it very much as always. We'll see you tomorrow.